In a moment, the latest news in London tonight. This is Carlton, part of the ITV network.
Now, a party conference broadcast by the Liberal Democrats.
Remember the Thatcher and the Major years? A bad time to be ill, hard-pressed doctors and nurses doing their best, but the government letting them down at every turn. But William Hague's Conservatives would be even worse. They plan to cut the health service even more and drive more people to go private. A two-tier health service. Better care for the rich, all right, but worse care for most folk. So what about the Labour government? Things have got better, a bit, but not nearly enough. For 3 wasted years, Labour stuck to the Tories' spending plans. And the result? Too many people left in unnecessary pain. I called time and again for extra money for the health service. Tony Blair kept calling me irresponsible. Then, suddenly, he discovered he'd got the cash after all. But you know, you need to watch Labour like a hawk. They're forever claiming they've spent more money than they have. Democrats would make sure that those in most pain are treated first. We'd create a real national health service to prevent people becoming ill, not just a national illness service that treats the sick. We'd scrap prescription charges, we'd bring back free eye and dental checks, and we'd fight for cleaner air and action on damp homes to tackle asthma and bronchitis.
I've worked in the health service for 10 years. I've seen patients let down by Tory and Labour governments alike. I get angry when I see people left in pain because of politicians. I believe only the Liberal Democrats have policies to make a real difference to the National Health Service.
It's the same with schools. Under the Tories, class sizes were left far too high. Pupils can't get the attention they deserve, with over 35 of them to one teacher. Labour improved class sizes for 5 to 7-year-olds, but at the price of larger classes for older children. What's more, they've loaded more and more paperwork onto teachers, so they have to spend far too much time filling in forms instead of teaching. Liberal Democrats would give people more opportunities at every stage. Nursery places open to all 3-year-olds, class sizes cut, and university tuition fees abolished. We'd also scrap all those unnecessary forms, lighting the lives of teachers and pupils alike.
I think the Liberal Democrats are the only party that really understand the problems in our schools, and I think it's high time they get the opportunity to put their policies into practice.
And what about the pensioners, particularly elderly pensioners over 75? They're some of the poorest people in the country. Under the Tories, they got poorer still compared with us. Pensioners had great hopes of Labour, but what did they get this year? 75 pence more a week. A miserly 75 pence, when many in work were getting good pay rises. The Liberal Democrats would give every pensioner an extra £5 a week. The over 75s would get £10 more, and the over 80s, 15. That's a real difference for some of the most deserving people in our country.
Only the Liberal Democrats seem to be helping us pensioners and standing up for us.
Now, we've had good reason just this past week, seriously, to question the competence of this government. Certainly, whether it's pensions, schools, the health service or the environment, Labour have done much less than they should and could have done. William Hague's Tories, with their blind obsession about services, would cut back these essential services all the more. It's only the Liberal Democrats who can be trusted to look after the young, old and the sick.
If you'd like to know more about the Liberal Democrats or to join the party, write to Charles Kennedy, Free Post, London SW1P3BR. You can also visit our website at www.libdems.org.uk.
That was a party conference broadcast by the Liberal Democrats.
Now, London Tonight with Joyce Ohajah.
Good evening. We start tonight with reports of an explosion close to the MI6 headquarters in Vauxhall Cross. Firefighters are said to be dealing with an incident. Reporter Keir Simmons is in Vauxhall now. Keir, what more can you tell us?
Well, just behind me you can see the police cordon. This is South Lambeth Road. Behind me you can see Vauxhall Station. Behind that is the MI6 building. So that gives you an idea of how big the police cordon is tonight. All we're being told is that around 9:52 tonight there was some kind of explosion in the vicinity of the MI6 building. That's all that's being said officially. But we have had a chance to go and have a look, and I counted at least 8 fire units and police and the ambulance service there, all searching the area. Now, witnesses are talking about 2 explosions and seeing a yellow flash. I can't see any damage in the building, but we did see people searching with torchlights on the building, and I have spoken to a photographer who says that the building has been evacuated and that there is talk that the 5th floor, that there might have been some kind of incident on the 5th floor of the building. But as I say, officially all we're being told is that something's happened in this vicinity.
Keir Simmons, thank you.